And we're rolling. Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Greg, and I'm new here to the Dirty Carnivore website. And hang on a second, we have a pop-up. I'm also new to video recording. I just got this thing yesterday, so I'm just working out the kinks. Sorry about that. Actually, I joined a month and a half ago, and I intended on journaling. Keep myself accountable and to converse with other people and swap ideas what works and what doesn't work for each of us and in this subculture of a lifestyle that we partake in, and that's the idea of a community. So I'm looking forward to meeting you all. And last month, when I joined, I just July was just hectic for me, and I couldn't commit to doing it daily or regularly, so I decided to wait it out. But now I am ready, and I have every intentions on doing this on a regular basis. Um, I'm also going to be doing it through a video rather than traditionally typing everything out. I think it'll be fun. It'll be interesting, something out of the ordinary. And for those who follow my journal here, will get to know me a little differently than you would through text. I guess just on a more personal level, which I'm fine with. And I enjoy talking, so we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this way, and maybe others will follow. Sorry, I'm shaking my monitor. Okay, so welcome to my humble abode. This is the spare room in my place, and I use it as a computer room slash office. Not really office. I don't work here. But it's and excuse the mess. It is a mess. I just painted it blue, which I really dig. And I managed to, being a bachelor, make it a mess within a couple weeks. So I'm really good at that. So just excuse the mess, and maybe I'll take this outside, weather permitting, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But all right, let's see. Where are we at? I am 100% zero carb carnivore. I eat meat, fat, and water. That's all I eat. It's all I choose to eat. It's all I will ever eat. It has done wonders for me. I have lost a significant amount of weight. I started in 2008 at 360 miserable, unhealthy pounds, and I've lost 157. I'm down to 203. And I continue to lose. Even at this stage of the game, I continually lose 2 pounds per week, which is um, tremendous. I can't even believe it. I can't believe what the changes I've gone through over going on 2 years now, what this has done for me. I feel fantastic. I have an abundance of energy. I sleep wonderful. My whole mindset is really together well. And it's just the greatest thing I've ever done for myself. What happened was in '08, I met a new doctor who happened to be a low carb activist and a guru, really, and helped me help myself save my life by turning me on to a low carb way of eating. Initially is where I started. And the man's a genius. He's a biochemist. He also has a law degree in med law, and he's just brilliant. And he sat me down and educated me, really, at that point on an elementary level, regarding nutritional biochemistry, because I didn't have any background in this, obviously, which is why I reached the weight I did. And gave me a list. This is what you should be eating. This is what you shouldn't be eating. This is why. This is why. This is how your body will react to this and that, and so on and so forth. And in a nutshell, he told me if I eat less than 30 carbohydrates a day, I will lose weight, period. Um, the education that I got throughout over the past couple of years has been self-education and me reading and learning about biochemistry and getting more in depth and more specific with it. And these are, in fact, facts. These are biochemical facts, not a belief system of any sort. So I really enjoy this stuff, and continue to grow in my knowledge. And I don't know if my career is going to take me there or not. I'm considering becoming a certified clinical nutritionist in private practice to help people in terms of nutrition. I'm a medic now, and I'm not so sure I want to walk away from that. I've been doing it a while, and it's such a huge part of my life. But it's just something that interests me. I'll see if I want to do it. Um, Okay, so my eating is basically the same every day. I eat beef and fat, which is my primary source of nutrition, fat and protein. Although I do eat other animals, I occasionally eat eggs. I eat wild caught fish. I eat fowl. I prefer pasture raised pork. I don't eat pork that often. Beef is my preference, cooked medium rare or less to retain the nutrients, and really one of the only foods that we can eat solely and survive on: beef, fat, and water. And of course, you probably know that some organs are of some importance as well. Um, let's see. So let me go back to where I started. I started doing very low carb, actually. I've never been much of a vegetable eater. And I've learned that there's really no nutritional value in vegetables that you can't get from eating red meat cooked at the right temperature. And red meat actually prevents scurvy. So, there's lots of documented writings on this. There's nothing in any language, published in any language in any country in the history of the world, that proves the conventional way of eating, how the powers to be, namely the American Heart Association, Dietetic Association, Diabetic Association, nutritionists, so on and so forth, advocate. It's just a bunch of propaganda. It's nonsense, and I think you all know that. The food pyramid, which it's not even upside down, it's complete nonsense. But when I started, I did eat. I ate some vegetation that had no nutritional value whatsoever. Just some iceberg lettuce and cucumbers in a salad once in a while because I like certain dressings, and I had the full. What blew me away was I could have these full fat dressings, Caesar and blue cheese and things like that, and the processed foods. Eating pepperoni and sausage and having coffee with heavy cream, and I used Splenda, and I was losing weight like crazy. I lost about 100 pounds in the first 8 months, so I was just floored by this, blown away. And then as I learned more, I realized that my body just didn't need these products. And I started dropping them out of my daily routines gradually. I think, if I recall correctly, I first dropped artificial sweeteners and processed foods. Then I dropped vegetation altogether, and I eventually dropped dairy. But my dairy was just heavy cream, sour cream, cheeses, and butter. Although I use ghee. I make my own ghee. I use the fried chicken wings, and if I have some eggs on occasion, I'll cook my eggs in that. But I render tallow and fats. I eat primarily steaks. I love all cuts, ribeyes and porterhouse and skirt steaks among my favorites. Ground beef, I think I do use some seasonings. That's probably well, it definitely is the extent of my intake of vegetation. But ground beef, for some reason, it just doesn't go down that smoothly plain. If I got a good quality 80/20 beef, I mean, it's great for you, but I just prefer a nice steak. That's the way I am. I eat according to how I feel. If I'm hungry, I'll eat 2, 3, 4, 5 meals a day. If I'm sometimes I eat one. Often I eat one meal a day. If I have a gigantic ribeye, super fatty ribeye for breakfast, and I'm good all day, I'm not hungry. Why should I eat? I don't. I drink a lot of water. That's all I eat. Occasional glass of whiskey, just to get my head screwed on straight. But um, that's zero carb. And you know what? I'm not guilty about it. It's the worst thing I do to myself. And but from where I'm coming from, I probably added 20, 25 years of happy and healthy, 25, 20 to 25, I'll get this right, 20 to 25 happy and healthy years to my life, because my triglycerides, my cholesterol, my blood pressure was absolutely through the roof. But he didn't put me on any cholesterol medications. I was on a blood pressure medication because it was so high, my systolic, and diastolic blood pressures were just off the charts, and I was off that within 6 months. And now my blood work is textbook perfect, and blood sugar, cholesterol levels, tries, and my blood pressure is perfect. And I get it tested every 6 months because I go for full lab tests because I want to know if I have any deficiencies, and if I do, I want to take care of them immediately. I'm very health conscious now, and the only thing that comes about really is over the winter is a vitamin D deficiency. And so I take a supplement for that, and in the summer I don't. I go out and get a half hour, 20 minutes of sun a day, and I'm good to go. Also, my cuts of beef, a lot of people like to go full organic, grass-fed, and to each their own. Actually, all meat is organic, just by law it has to be, at least here in the U.S. And I buy prime cuts. I do supplement with fish oil when need be for my omega-3s, but that's subjective. It works for me. But I think it's a waste of money to go full-blown grass-fed with everything. I mean, if you could afford it and you enjoy the taste, I personally think it has a gamey taste. I don't like it. I get my meat from a butcher, and it's prime cuts, always fresh, never frozen, beautiful marbleization, not trimmed too much, tons of beautiful fat on it, and it's just primo steaks, and I eat them daily, and I love it. It's not cheap, but I don't put a price tag on this. I mean, what's my life worth to me? Years ago, I would, not even years ago, as recently as 2 or 3 years ago, I'd be drinking too much or eating anything and everything in sight, fast food, a couple times a day, and tons of pizza and pasta and ice cream and whatever. Just junk food junkie, couch potato. Is horrible. So this is up to 12 minutes. I'm going to cut it short. I think I have to be in 15. So I want to talk about exercise next time, where I'm at with that, and just carry on with this journaling. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting you all. I hope some of you follow and critique. Open to criticism, be it good or bad, constructive or otherwise. I like a good debate, but I would like to keep it civil. And that's it. Until next time, keep on living this beautiful subculture of a lifestyle of the carnivore way. We're doing ourselves a whole lot of justice, and we're going to live a good long time doing this the way we're genetically designed to carry on. So, till next time, peace. See ya. Bye.